Hello students, today we are going to cover marketing research. It is a capital mistake to theorize before one has data. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. What is marketing research? The systematic gathering, recording, and analyzing of data about problems relating to marketing of goods and services. It is the function that links the consumer, customer, and public to the marketer. Research comprises of defining and redefining problems, formulating hypotheses or suggested solutions, collecting, organizing, and evaluating data, making deductions and reaching conclusions, and at last, carefully testing the conclusions to determine whether they fit the formulation. Research can be classified as basic research, that is based upon the knowledge, and applied research, that is problem solving research and problem identification research. Basic research. Basic research is that intended to expand the body of knowledge in a field or to provide knowledge for the use of others. Applied research. It is carried out on for the solving of particular problem or for guiding a specific decision, and usually its results are private. Basic research attempts to expand the limits of the knowledge, not directly involved in the solution, to a pragmatic problem. Applied research conducted when a decision must be made about a specific real life problem. Classification of marketing research. Problem identification research, which is undertaken to help to identify problems which are not necessarily apparent on the surface and yet exists or are likely to rise in the future. For example, the market potential, the market share, the market characteristics, image, sales analysis, forecasting, and trend research. Problem resolving search. When the research undertaken helps to solve a specific marketing problem, it is called problem solving research. Its examples are segmentation, product, pricing, promotion, and distribution research. Let's see through the diagram. The marketing research can be segmented into two parts. One is the problem identification research and other is the problem resolving search, whose further subdivision is like market potential research, market share research, image research, market characteristic research, forecasting research, and business trend research. Whereas problem solving research can be further subdivided as segment research, product research, price research, promotion research, and distribution research. Let's move further. For this, we have to conduct a process. And what is this marketing research process? Let's focus on it. This process of marketing research starts with the very first step of defining the problem. Then we move to developing a research plan. Further, we move to collect the information and analyze this information, which we would present by our findings through a report, and finally make a decision for the problem that has occurred. Let us take them one by one. Defining the problem. What is to be researched? That is, what content and what is the scope of research? Why is it to be researched? It is the decisions that are to be made. We have to develop a research plan, and our research plan would constitute the data resources and research approaches. Data sources may be the primary sources or the secondary sources. And research approaches can be observational research, focus group research, survey research, behavioral data, and experimental research. Then we should also focus on the research instruments, how we are going to collect the data. It can be through the questionnaires, the qualitative measure, the technological devices. Also, sampling plan and contact methods. The next step is the information which we have got, we need to analyze that information. This information which has been collected is recorded for analysis so as to meet the objective. After analyzing, we need to present in front of the management. It should be prepared in a proper report format. The report should be maintainable for the future decision-making purpose. Make a decision, the last step of marketing research process. Decision should be taken from the information available in front of the management. If at the end research does not provide enough data, then the research is again started. We will move now to the next topic, that how we can classify our research designs. So students, our research designs can be defined as a framework or a blueprint for conducting the marketing research project. It details the procedures necessary for obtaining the information needed to structure or solve marketing research problems. As it is evident from the figure that research design can either be exploratory or the conclusive research design. We can further subdivide conclusive research design as descriptive research or the casual research. Descriptive research is further subdivided into cross-sectional design and longitudinal design. The cross-sectional design are either single cross-sectional design or multiple cross-sectional design. We would first cover the exploratory research. It is most commonly unstructured, informal research that is undertaken to gain background information about the general nature of the research problem. This research is systematic and flexible and allows the researcher to investigate whatever sources he or she desires. Such research may consist of going to the library and reading the published secondary data, of asking questions, salespersons, acquaintances for their opinion about the company, its products and services, and prices, or of simply observing everyday company practices. It is used in number of situations. Number one, to gain background information. When very little is known about the problem, or when the problem has not been clearly formulated, we use the exploratory research. Firms that are having MIS, that is Management Information System, in which a review of internal information tracked over time can provide useful insights into the background of the company, its brand, and sales territories. Second is define terms. Exploratory research also helps to define terms and concepts, such as what is 3M image? The researcher learns that image is composed of several components. Which are these? The innovative products, friendly sales customer service, good corporate citizen, and so on. The third is clarify problems and hypotheses. Exploratory research allows the researcher to define the problem more precisely and to generate a hypothesis for the upcoming study. That is, banks have three types of customers: retail customers, commercial customers, and other banks for which services are performed for fees. They defined which group bank image should be measured. Now, the fourth is establish research priorities. Exploratory research can be used to prioritize research topics in order of importance, especially when it is faced with conducting several research studies. That is, customer complaint letters that may indicate the product or services that needs attention, or the office furniture store owner decides to conduct a research on the feasibility of carrying overhead projectors. After interviewing, his salespeople revealed that the customers were requesting overhead projectors. The secondary data analysis refers to the process of searching for and interpreting existing information relevant to research problem. Sources of secondary data includes information found in books, journals, magazines, special reports, bulletins, newsletters, and so on. An analysis of secondary data is often the core of exploratory research.